right now on 15 News Now.
This week is Teacher Appreciation Week. Also, Wakulla County Beautiful has awarded grants, and more routes are coming to Star Metro. All of these stories and Dustin's latest Storm Tracker Weather Center forecast.
Coverage you can count on. 15 News Now starts now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Fred Dawkins. Thanks for joining us, and here are the stories we're working on for you this hour. This week is Teacher Appreciation Week. The week is set aside to pay tribute to those who help educate our children in the classroom, build leadership skills, and are passionate about molding future generations into successful citizens. The Florida Department of Education is engaging students, parents, and communities this week in an effort to highlight teachers across the state. The department has created multiple icons for users to share through Twitter and Facebook that can be personalized to show thanks for a favorite teacher. Already, nearly 1,000 people have shared the icon to show their appreciation this week. If you see a teacher, thank them. Do you have a favorite teacher as a child? Let us know by voting at our online poll at WSFD15.com. Taylor County will be having their next Business After Hours event this Thursday. This month's event will be hosted by Covenant Hospice. Chamber Director Don Taylor tells 15 News Now what the events will entail.
Each month, business will host the event, and the purpose of a Business After Hours event is to allow members and guests to just have a networking opportunity. They can share information about their business or just more socially. It's really up to them. There's usually refreshments, some door prizes, that kind of thing. It's a good opportunity for any business person to attend it.
The event is from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. on Thursday. For more information, you can contact Dawn at 584-5366. The North Florida Community College campus will be closed on Fridays during summer 2013. Beginning this past Monday, summer hours are Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. and closed on Fridays. Regular Monday through Friday hours will resume beginning Monday, August 19th. NFCC's Colin P. Kelly Fitness Center will also have special summer hours. Fitness Center hours are Monday through Thursday from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. Attorney General Pam Bondi has announced that she has partnered with representatives of various industries throughout Florida in an effort to stop human trafficking. The business associations will be sharing the online toolkit that Attorney General Bondi has launched to help their members create their own policies and internal training sessions to end human trafficking, which is a $32 billion industry that exploits children, women, and men. The businesses will be working with the Attorney General Bondi's office and Terry Coonan with Florida State University's Center for the Advancement of Human Rights to develop industry-specific sessions intended to further assist businesses with creating their own anti-human trafficking plans. Well, now Dustin Kopp is here with a look at our Big Bend forecast. Dustin?
Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. Temperatures throughout the area not too bad today, and they're going to continue to be on the nice side. 7 p.m. temperature and nice weather for the Big Bend. 75 degrees at 7 p.m. with partly cloudy skies. Partly cloudy skies remain around 9 p.m. Temperature around 70 degrees rather, and then by midnight we're clear skies and temperature of 63. More details on your forecast coming up in just a little bit.
And when we come back on 15 News Now, Keep Wakulla County Beautiful has awarded some grants. That story coming up only on 15 News Now.
I needed coverage that I could afford, so I called ICANN.
When I lost my job, I needed health benefits from my family, so I called ICANN.
With my history, I couldn't get health insurance, so I called ICANN.
Going without health insurance? One call can change it all. Rates too high? You've been turned down, or just need to save money. ICANN has plans to meet your needs, no matter your income. We have plans that include coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital stays, surgery, emergency room visits, and the list goes on. But wait, there's more. ICANN has programs that connect you with licensed doctors round the clock from wherever you are. And as a special bonus, if you call right now, we'll send you a no-cost, no-obligation Humana prescription drug savings card just for calling.
That's a savings of up to 50% off your prescriptions at 54,000 participating pharmacies nationwide.
So don't wait. Call ICANN right now.
Mom! Mom! Mom?
This mom was lucky that her daughter happened to stop by. Can your mom or dad reach a phone in such an emergency? The solution is Life Alert. Life Alert saves a life from a catastrophe every 11 minutes.
Linda, thank you for finding Life Alert for me. I feel much safer having it.
Whenever my mother needed help, Life Alert was there.
Because of Life Alert, my mother's life was saved.
Life Alert definitely saved my mother-in-law's life that day. There's no doubt about it.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-821-5206. That's 1-800-821-5206. Call now, 1-800-821-5206. For a free brochure, call 1-800-821-5206. 1-800-821-5206.
You're watching 15 News Now with Fred Dawkins and Dustin Kopp. 15 News Now continues.
Keeping Wakulla County Beautiful has awarded the first 2 classroom grants for the 2012-13 school year. Executive Director Joanne Palmer tells 15 News Now why this program got started.
This program is a program we started to allow teachers an opportunity to get funding for projects that are in line with the goals and the mission of Keep Wakulla County Beautiful. This was our first round, and our education committee has been promoting this and getting teachers excited about the opportunity to have some funding, which everybody knows teachers spend their own money.
The $100 awards were granted to Deborah Madden and Freebo Swindle at Wakulla High School and Elena Myra and Rachel Ryan of Medart Elementary. Palmer tells 15 News Now why these grants were awarded.
Keep Wakulla County Beautiful. It wants to educate, give opportunities to young students, and that's why we have awarded these grants.
The proposed project for Wakulla High School will involve students, staff, and community volunteers in creating and maintaining a garden landscape at the school. The next grant period will be in August at the beginning of the 2013-14 school year. As it continues to celebrate its 90th anniversary of building successful businesses, the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce has announced the winners for its 2013 Chamber Awards during a ceremony held on Tuesday. 7 different category winners were announced, highlighted by North Florida Women's Care being selected as the coveted Chamber Business of the Year. Visit our website, WSFD15.com, to see a complete list. Well, now many customers using Star Metro can look forward to more services in the evening. Recently, the Florida Department of Transportation awarded the transit agency with a service development grant to extend a majority of its weekday services until 8 p.m. Currently, Star Metro operates a weekday service that is comprised of 12 routes that run from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. and a nighttime service that consists of 6 routes that run from 7 until 10 p.m. Star Metro will take a phased-in approach to extending 9 of its 12 weekday routes. The Dogwood and San Luis routes will begin running their newly extended schedules, with the Forest route running on its new schedule June 3rd. The Azalea, Big Bend, Canopy, Evergreen, Gulf, and Moss routes will begin running their new schedules on August 24th, just in time for the new school year. These 9 weekday routes were chosen and prioritized due to their anticipated ridership for demands. For more information about Star Metro services, call the main office at 891-5200. And when we come back on 15 News Now, we'll take a look at the latest Florida state headlines.
Health insurance update. This just in for all uninsured Americans with or without pre-existing conditions. The recent health care bill will not take effect until at least 2014, leaving families and individuals lacking health insurance with no immediate solution to their concerns. Meanwhile, medical problems continue to be the #1 cause of bankruptcies. Here's the good news. A health insurance hotline has been established to provide affordable health insurance for all uninsured Americans, and yes, uninsured Americans with pre-existing conditions. Call the number on your screen now, and in less than 10 minutes, you could receive a choice of affordable plans from the Hotline Network. This is not a discount card. You will have access to doctors, hospitals, dental care, infant care, and emergency services. Call the Health Insurance Hotline now and get you and your family covered today.
Call 800-794-0825. That's 800-794-0825. Call now.
A 3-year-old boy died after shooting himself with his uncle's gun in a Tampa, Florida apartment. Hillsborough County Sheriff's officials say the boy's uncle, 29-year-old Jeffrey Walker, is charged with culpable negligence. An 80-year-old Ocala woman lost more than $200,000 in a sweepstakes scam. The woman has asked that her name not be used in the story and says her children are upset with her for falling victim to the scam. Sheriff's deputies in South Georgia say they confiscated $18,000 worth of clothing with the price tags still attached after pulling over a Jeep carrying 3 Florida residents. A Camden County Sheriff's deputy says the Jeep's occupants were from the Tampa, Florida area and had visited a friend in Savannah to obtain clothing that they would eventually send to Cuba. A bankruptcy hearing is scheduled in Tampa for Casey Anthony. That's the Central Florida woman who was acquitted of murdering her 2-year-old daughter. Today's hearing comes a day after the trustee overseeing Anthony's bankruptcy withdrew a motion asking that she be allowed to sell the rights of her story. And a 90-year-old is recovering after a man walking by his Pasco County home spotted him waving from the car parked in the garage where he had been stuck for 3 days because of a broken hip and wrist. Jay Ambrosio had fallen in a supermarket. Employees helped him to his car, and he managed to drive home despite shooting pains in his leg. Ambrosio couldn't open the car door because of his wrist injury. He used the remote to open and close the garage door, but no one saw him. He nibbed on fig Newtons and pound cake inside the car.
I'm Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Dustin Kopp. Nice weather continuing here in the Big Bend. All the latest weather information coming up in your Storm Tracker weather forecast. We'll be right back.
I can't travel. I can't sit for very long. I can't stand for very long. I can't sleep. It's difficult to find any joy. It's unbelievable how just a few months of taking Nopalea, how it's changed my life, how much better I feel. You just get a total appreciation, new appreciation for life that I haven't had in so long.
With over 8 million bottles of Nopalea sold, we know it will work for you. Pick up the phone and call now. Learn how to get your 32-ounce bottle of Nopalea free. You'll also receive the Secret Killer Special Report that talks about the dangers associated with inflammation and an audio CD that explains the science behind the Nopal Superfruit.
I just know it worked, and it helped me, and it'll help you too.
Get on the road to wellness now.
Mom! Mom? Oh, no.
This mom was lucky that her daughter happened to stop by. Can your mom or dad reach a phone in such an emergency? The solution is Life Alert. Life Alert saves a life from a catastrophe every 11 minutes.
Linda, thank you for finding Life Alert for me. I feel much safer having it.
Whenever my mother needed help, Life Alert was there.
Because of Life Alert, my mother's life was saved.
Life Alert definitely saved my mother-in-law's life that day. There's no doubt about it.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-821-5206. That's 1-800-821-5206. Call now, 1-800-821-5206. For a free brochure, call 1-800-821-5206. 1-800-821-5206.
Here is your Storm Tracker forecast.
And welcome back. Currently here at the studio, we have 76 degrees and a partly cloudy sky. Feels like 76 out there with current dew point 60, 57% humidity and a west-southwest wind at 9 miles per hour. What's in store for the next couple of days? Well, we got sunshine sticking around for a while. The warm air is continuing. It looks like some thunderstorms are possible on your Sunday. So here's what it looks like for your Thursday here in the Big Bend. Plenty of sunshine throughout the Big Bend. High pressure system over Florida giving us that nice weather and warm weather at that. So for the rest of this evening, we're going to be seeing partly sunny skies at 7 p.m., 75 degrees. By 9 p.m., partly cloudy, temperature around 70. Not bad at all. And a clear skies at your midnight temperature of 63 degrees. For tonight, we're getting down to about 57 degrees. Clear skies, southwest wind 5 to 10. For tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, mostly sunny, 84 degrees. Southwest wind 10 to 15, though. And the next several days look like this throughout the Big Bend. We are going to see a partly sunny sky on Friday, high of 86. We're continuing to be in the 80s for at least the weekend. Mostly cloudy skies on your Saturday, 85 degrees, 82 and some isolated thunderstorms on Sunday. Then sunshine returns Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And we're starting to warm back up to near 80. Get the latest weather information at our website, WSFD15.com.
Coming up in today's Your Life segment on 15 News Now, connecting with your teen may seem impossible some days, but on today's Focus on the Family with Dr. Bill Meyer, meet one mom with a special date on her calendar.
I'm Stacey Johnson. Ever get a traffic ticket and wonder what it's going to do to your insurance rates? Well, you tell me the infraction, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. Just down the road on Money Talks News.
Health Insurance Update.
This just in for all uninsured Americans with or without pre-existing conditions. The recent health care bill will not take effect until at least 2014, leaving families and individuals lacking health insurance with no immediate solution to their concerns. Meanwhile, medical problems continue to be the #1 cause of bankruptcies. Here's the good news. A health insurance hotline has been established to provide affordable health insurance for all uninsured Americans, and yes, uninsured Americans with pre-existing conditions. Call the number on your screen now, and in less than 10 minutes, you could receive a choice of affordable plans from the Hotline Network. This is not a discount card. You will have access to doctors, hospitals, dental care, infant care, and emergency services. Call the Health Insurance Hotline now and get you and your family covered today.
Call 800-794-0825. That's 800-794-0825. Call now.
You may have heard of daddy dates where dad takes his little girl out for a special one-on-one time. Today, Dr. Bill Meyer introduces us to a family who's got a twist on that idea.
15-year-old Josh has a standing appointment at least once a month, a date with Mom.
Our date time is usually centered around breakfast because that's Josh's favorite meal of the day, and he loves pancakes, waffles, hash browns, all those things.
Along with a hearty breakfast, Lisa and Josh enjoy a healthy serving of one-on-one time. That's an increasingly rare commodity as Josh gets further into high school.
It's just like busy schedule, nice to talk about things you normally don't talk about, you know, because like when you're like rushing through the day, you don't have time to say, you know, how's your day going?
A stronger relationship is just one benefit of these monthly breakfasts. Another is the opportunity to offer Josh some training for when he actually starts dating.
That one-on-one time with a woman and eating in a social setting.
There's so much in our environment, our society that just is against proper treatment of women. I think it's important that respect is taught.
If each parent can carve out a regular time for each child in the family, especially if it's doing something the child loves, then you're well on your way to helping head off the worst of the teenage disconnect. Now, even if you don't think the conversations are that important, a foundation is being laid.
I don't know that he'll remember any particular breakfast or any particular time, but just that we had consistent time and that we had a good relationship through his teenage years.
For Focus on the Family, I'm Dr. Bill Meyer.
We want to go back and forth.
For more valuable information on life's issues, relationships, and family, visit our website, WSFD15.com, and click on the Focus on the Family link. Well, if you've ever been pulled over, you know the dreaded feeling of worrying about getting a ticket and how much it will affect your finances. Money expert Stacey Johnson shows us some of the types of tickets that can raise your car's insurance rates.
No matter how you get a traffic ticket, the consequences can be super expensive. Now, you know when you get a ticket, you're going to have to pay a fine, maybe some court costs, maybe for school. But what is it going to do to those car insurance rates? Insurance.com did a study on auto insurance rate increases and traffic tickets. The most expensive ticket? Reckless driving. It can cause your insurance to go up an average of 22%. Next costly infraction, DUI. With the first offense, jacking rates 19% on average. Another potentially expensive ticket, driving without a license. That could result in an 18% rate increase. Now, it's going to come as no surprise that speeding tickets are going to raise your car insurance rates. The average is 11 to 15%. But the faster you are going, the greater the effect is going to be. Failing to yield may result in a 9% rate increase, while a seatbelt infraction could cost you 3%. So what do? Well, you can hire an attorney or go to court yourself and try to avoid points, and thus the record on your license. Bottom line, obviously you want to follow the rules of the road, try to keep your tickets to a minimum. But whether you get a ticket or not, we can show you how to deal with high insurance costs. Just go to moneytalksnews.com and do a search for car insurance. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacy Johnson.
And as Stacy said, he's got lots of information and links at his website. To get there, just go to our website, WSFD15.com, and click on the Money Talks link under the Lifestyles menu.
And coming up here in sports, revamping is the name of the game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. College Football Hall of Fame selections have been made, and the discussions on the Final Four's broadcast for the next year. Sports Zone is next.
I needed coverage that I could afford, so I called ICANN.
With my history, I couldn't get health insurance, so I called ICANN.
Going without health insurance? One call can change it all. Rates too high? You've been turned down, or just need to save money. ICANN has plans to meet your needs, no matter your income. We have plans that include coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital stays, surgery, emergency room visits, and the list goes on. Call ICANN right now.
I needed coverage that I could afford, so I called ICANN.
When I lost my job, I needed health benefits from my family, so I called ICANN.
With my history, I couldn't get health insurance, so I called ICANN.
Going without health insurance? One call can change it all. Rates too high? You've been turned down, or just need to save money. ICANN has plans to meet your needs, no matter your income. We have plans that include coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital stays, surgery, emergency room visits, and the list goes on. But wait, there's more. ICANN has programs that connect you with licensed doctors round the clock from wherever you are. And as a special bonus, if you call right now, we'll send you a no-cost, no-obligation Humana prescription drug savings card just for calling.
That's a savings of up to 50% off your prescriptions at 54,000 participating pharmacies nationwide.
So don't wait. Call ICANN right now.
This is Sports Zone.
The Jacksonville Jaguars continue to revamp their secondary, signing free agent cornerback Marcus Trufant and reuniting him with coach Gus Bradley. The team released veteran quarterback Antoine Molden to make room for the former Seattle Seahawks starter. Trufant, a first-round draft pick back in 2013, is entering now his 11th season in the NFL. Trufant will help mentor a defensive backfield that includes 5 rookies. The Jaguars drafted safety Jonathan Cyprin in the 2nd round, cornerback Dwayne Gratz in the 3rd, and safety Josh Evans in the 6th. The team also selected cornerbacks Jeremy Harris and Demetrius McCray in the 7th round. Heisman Trophy winners Danny Werfel of Florida and Ron Dane of Wisconsin, along with 2-time national champion Tommy Frazier of Nebraska, have been selected for induction to the College Football Hall of Fame. They're part of a class of 12 players and 2 coaches chosen by the National Football Foundation and revealed on Tuesday. Many other players would be inducted in December. One includes Miami Heisman winner Vinny Testaverde, whose selection was announced on Monday. The new Hall of Fame coaches are Wayne Hardin, who led Navy and Temple, and Bill McCartney of Colorado. And the Final Four's national semifinal games will only be broadcast on cable TV the next 2 years. The Saturday doubleheader will air on TBS in 2014 and 2015, with the title game remaining on CBS. Under the 14-year deal that CBS and Turner Sports signed with the NCAA back in 2010, CBS and TBS were scheduled to start alternating broadcasts of the entire Final Four starting in 2016, but Turner had the option to move that up to 2014. TBS will also be airing 2 of the 4 regional finals starting next season. They had all been on CBS. That's Today in Sports. Fred and Dustin, guys, it's back to you at the news desk. I'm Aaron Cox.
Thanks a lot, Aaron. Taking a quick check at that forecast for the rest of this evening. We're going to be seeing temperatures not too bad out there. 75 degrees and partly sunny at 7 p.m. 70 degrees and partly cloudy at 9. By midnight, we're seeing clear skies and a temperature of 63. Well, that does it for 15 News Now. Hope you have a good evening. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 o'clock. Newswatch is next, and don't forget to check out our website, WSFD15.com.
When you see news happening in your area, let us know about it. You can call our news department at 573-701-9590 or email us at news@DawkinsBroadcastGroup.com.